this. Okay, we're going live now.
Hey.
I forgot to hit the button, but this time I hit it for reals. We're here for reals.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Why is it not starting on my computer, on my face? Oh, there we go.
I'm live now.
Whoops. There we go. We're live. We're here. I forgot to send an email newsletter to let people know, too. I always usually do that. So now, hopefully, people will just know. We have some people watching. Hello, guys. Hi, Michelle and Fran and Jessica and Martha. Hi, guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. How's everybody been?
Hi, Tina. Hi, Martha. Oh, hi, Tara.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to share yours.
Hey, everybody.
So, welcome tonight. We haven't been on in a while together. It always seems like it just happened, but it was like a while ago. And look at, they're just hopping on right here. I forgot to send out a newsletter, I was just saying, so I hope everybody that normally follows on my newsletters saw my social media, because I did post it there. I just forgot the newsletter. Alyson, where's your cobwebs? I like them. Put them on. Alyson's all in the Halloween spirit mode. I didn't even think about that. I need a hat. So it is our Wisdom Wednesday night, and we like to come on the fourth Wednesday of the month. Last week, I go on in between, and Cheryl goes on in between, and Alyson goes on all the time by ourselves. And last week, I missed it because I was not feeling well. I've been kind of dealing with some health issues for like the last few weeks, off and on. But I am on the mend, so yay! I am feeling better. Don't like antibiotics, but yay, I'm feeling better. And so if you're new here, welcome. And thank you for joining us. I am Kelley Eckhardt. I'm a psychic medium. And you're on my Facebook page, or you found us on Cheryl's, or I don't know if Alyson shared it. Wherever you found us, somebody shared us. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate that.
Awesome, Cheryl.
Yeah. So I do readings, mediumship and psychic, in Huntington Beach in my office and on Zoom. So if you are local to Orange County, or even LA if you want to drive, I am starting to do a limited amount of in-person readings at my office. So you can't book them on my website. You would have to book a phone reading and then email saying you want to convert that to an in-person reading. But I just wanted to throw that out there. There's a lot of events coming up for all three of us. And so I've listed them in the Facebook event here that's part of this video. You can find them with all of our links, some exciting things, and we'll talk about that more. And I think that's the gist of it. I just wanted to introduce myself. So today we're going to do some readings, and I'm going to let Cheryl and Alyson introduce themselves. And before we do readings, I think we'll make a couple announcements and then do some readings, guys. What does that sound? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so handing it over to you or Alyson. Who wants to go first?
Alyson, go for it. Where's our girl?
Okay. Hi, everybody. So hopefully you can hear me okay. The best way to reach me is through Facebook, and it's Spirit Communication 1. In terms of, we're talking about things that we have going on. Is that what we're talking about? Yes.
We introduce ourselves, and then we talk about
introducing ourselves. Okay. Hi. I'm Alyson, and I'm a psychic medium, and I know a lot of people on here. It's good to see a lot of familiar faces. Wondering if we have any new faces tonight, and I'm looking forward to tuning in and doing readings.
Hi, Alyson. So nice to meet you. Cheryl, introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Murphy, and yes, I'm also a medium and a psychic. I do readings privately on Zoom and by phone right now, also doing group readings online by Zoom. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're very happy to see you. And yes, we all have announcements. We all have events coming up. And I know that everyone can feel this amazing energy this week. It's just so much energy. It's all about transformation, right? It's all about staying grounded, right? Keeping the energy high this week. So that's why we're here. We're here to help you, do any questions we can for you, do some readings. So thanks for having me, Kelley.
Thank you. So Cheryl, stay on for a second because I wanted to announce our event that's coming up on November 7th.
Yes, thank you.
So we had to reschedule the last one just because I have not been doing well. I've had a lot of health issues, but I'm back on track. And so our next one is November 7th, and it's called Animal Talk. And basically, we're going to connect with your animals and loved ones in spirit. So you would just, show up. You would buy a ticket, show up. We'd be in Zoom. You could bring pictures of your pets that are living or in spirit. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll connect with them and give you messages. And
yeah, I love that event coming up that we're doing, Kelley, on November 7th.
Yeah.
And you can get the tickets on petreadings.eventbrite.com.
Yes.
And really, it's going to be a joy for us because of our family, our furry family, for example. But, connecting with your animals and pets in this way, it's special for us too, because I know both Kelley and I and Alyson, we're all animal lovers and we're all animal communicators, but it's just always a joy to do that. And then also to connect with your loved ones as well. I mean, your pets will usually bring through your loved ones. So that's how it's going to work. So yeah, we're excited. Thank you for posting it, Kelley.
Yeah. And so Cheryl, I was just going to kind of pop through these events as they come up. And so this next event is yours. And I think it's really awesome how you're doing these fundraisers. So I just posted it here, just taking a second. So why don't you tell everybody what you're doing with Lima and Jules, because I think it's beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm doing a fundraiser with Medium, Jules, and Lima, and it is 100% of the proceeds go to the Alexandria House and the Covenant House. As many of you know, these two amazing organizations help homeless people or help people who became homeless unexpectedly, help get them back into homes. It also helps feed and clothe people who are in dire straits, so to speak. And it's also very concentrated. The Covenant House especially is focused around youth. So it develops youth organizations to really help educate young people. So it's really an honor to help raise money. So please come to that event. It's November 13th. Buy a ticket. It's another night of mediumship readings with 3 mediums. And once again, we're happy to help raise money for these two amazing organizations.
It's so beautiful. I love that, Cheryl. And so then the event that's coming up after that, November 21st, I'm doing a demonstration of mediumship gallery reading with mediums Thomas John, Lillian, Suarez, and Natalie, Lucia. How do you say her last name, Alyson? Help me out. Anyways, there's a link here in the post, and it's going to be an amazing night. We're going to do readings for everybody, and I believe it's in Zoom. And they do make sure that there's not going to be 5,000 people on there. I think Lillian limits it to a certain amount of people. So I'm very excited to be part of that and included with all these amazing mediums. So that's something exciting to look at. And so I wanted to share that. And then the next thing that comes up is Alyson and I are both doing different holistic affairs, but I'm going to let her share about hers first. Hers is, I'm posting it right there for you, Alyson. Go ahead and share about your online psychic, There, I cannot talk.
Okay, so December 12th, mark your calendars for December 12th. It is an all-day event. You can sign up for 1 session or all 4 sessions. And this is really a unique event. Each session, if you buy a ticket, and in that session you get 3 different psychic mediumship readings. These are private readings by different mediums. They're 15 minutes each. And each session we have these hour-long blocks. So session 1, you purchase a ticket for session 1. then you get to go from one medium to the next medium to the next medium in a private Zoom room. You can ask to connect with a departed loved one. You can ask an intuitive question. And all of these mediums are professional mediums, and they all happen to be authors from The Last Breath. So, oh, good, Lori, you said the last one was so much fun. It was, and you know what? People even bought like 2 sessions. I think one woman bought 3 sessions because there are about 15 mediums on there, and she wanted to try each of the different mediums. So this is like a smorgasbord where you get to kind of taste, test your medium, taste and test, test and taste. And maybe find someone that you really resonate with for a longer reading at another time. It's also a great holiday gift. So you can purchase one for a gift for someone. It's $100, and it gives you 3 15-minute private readings. Both Kelley and Cheryl are both participating in this, so they will be 2 of the mediums on there. And then we have a number of other great mediums. Natalie's going to be there. She was there last time. Robin, I know she's a popular one with you guys. She'll be on there. Lot Bunny, the whole Canadian contingency will be on there. These are great, great mediums. So in order to connect to that, it is, Kelley wrote it up there, and it was let's see, it is psychicmediumfair.eventbrite.com. And it's just a fun way. We did it a couple months ago. We did 145 readings. And it wore me out. So I needed a little bit of a break, but now I'm gonna do it again for the holidays. So hopefully you can participate and share with friends.
So it was a lot of fun last time, and Alyson worked her butt off, and so she learned a lot of things not to do this time. So it will be the more improved online version. So my event, that I wanted her to go first because I'm modeling my event after hers, but mine's an in-person event in Huntington Beach. So it's just for people that live in Huntington Beach. And basically it's $100. You'll get 3 readings, and I'm making it COVID safe. And it's at my new Levin Light Center. So it's kind of like my grand opening kind of thing, my first event here. And there will be only 6 sessions per hour. So each person that purchases a ticket, they will be, all the readers will be spread out 6 feet apart, more than 6 feet apart, 8 feet apart. There's going to be, I'm going to get glass partitions between you and the readers. And you only 6 people will be in there with the readers at a time, and there's plenty of room, and it'll be a very open space because we're going to open up the warehouse. So you get 3 readings for $100, and also all of the participating practitioners. There's going to be readers, healers, everything. They will also be having gift certificates for sale for the holidays, and I'm working on getting a crystal person to come out here and sell some crystals and things like that, so you could do your holiday shopping all at once. So it'll be a little bit of everything, and the crystal shop part I'm going to have in the parking lot. So I'm really excited. So if you're in the Orange County area or Los Angeles, you want to drive out here, or if you know family or friends that might like something like this, go ahead and share it. I've got a link in there. I'm not fully set up on Eventbrite, so there's no pictures yet. I'm still working on it. I actually have been putting it together, everything last minute because I've been sick, but I wanted to get it out there, the link at least for you guys tonight, and that's all set up. So I'm excited about that. And I know I'm having a sale of 20% off of my readings right now for Halloween, and so is Cheryl. So our coupons are in there. I think hers is Halloween, her coupon code. Mine's Spooky20.
Yes.
So those are like our big announcements, right, guys? Anything else that you can think of, Alyson? Did I miss anything?
No, just that I'm putting together classes. I know I mentioned that last time. I am putting together a beginning mediumship class. We'll have that link. I thought I'd have it tonight, but I'll have it for you guys next time. And some master mediumship classes. So both the beginner and the advanced. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be fun.
Okay, well, I'm excited now. I feel like we can get into readings. I just wanted to get through all of that because I go blank once we start the readings and I forget all the announcements. I'm terrible. So if you haven't shared, please share. And we appreciate that, or tag a friend, because the more people we reach, the better. We just want to be able to provide as many messages as we can to all those that need it at this time and all the time. So I'm going to start, and I'm actually going to go with mediumship. So here's my rules. If you can understand what I'm saying, do not tell me everything in the comments. I only want you to say yes and what you can understand. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope. So please don't feed me information. Don't tell me your loved ones' names. Don't tell me their birth dates or when they died or any of that, because I want to be able to bring through spirit for you and for you to understand the information I bring through. I don't want people to think, oh, they posted that in the comments and she's just saying what they posted, because I'm not. Okay? So somebody put something, it was true thing. Oh, well, that's great. Thank you, Sue. Sue just gave me validations for something I told her, which I have no idea what it was I told her, but I appreciate her giving the validation. Thank you, Sue. So I'm going to bring through spirit. I do feel spirit. I wasn't feeling it earlier, but they just popped in just now while I was talking. So I know I've got a few people here. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know I've got a man that's coming through. He does feel that he's like a father, but he knew he's not your father. So this could be like an uncle who was like a father or a father figure. Okay, sometimes a father-in-law could be like that, or even a grandfather who's like a father to you. I know when he comes through, he's a really sweet man. He cared so much about his family and he cared so much about you. I feel like he was an important role model in your life. I feel like he was always there for you. But I also feel in the same way you were always there for him. And I know that his passing would have been due to an illness. I feel like there's some sort of cancer, something like cancer, because he's deteriorating over time. I feel like once he became ill, there was like maybe a year period before he passed, or maybe 2 years at the most, but it was progressing towards he was getting sicker and sicker. And you would have been somebody that was very much involved with his caretaking or helping coordinate things and just really there for him. He felt very loved and appreciated by you. Can anybody understand a man like this in spirit, who's like a father-like figure, father-in-law, something like that? I know he would have been sick. I do feel it was cancer, but it's not like the traditional type cancer you'd think of, like lung cancer or things like that. I almost feel like I'm down in my stomach area. And I want to say, like, this is so weird. I'm getting the name okay, I'm just going to say Pat, or like, I'm getting the name Pat for this man or something. Now that doesn't mean that's his name, but somebody related to him or connected to him with the name Pat or Patrick. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So if anybody can understand a man like this, please let me know in the comments, and that would be helpful, what you can understand. Breezy says, yeah, but I'm not sure what you understand, Breezy. Do you understand everything I said? If so, let me know. So she just says, yeah, I love her. Sounds like my dad. He had stomach cancer. Darcy. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like. I'm in the stomach area. So that sounds good. Breezy, if you can understand everything, let me know what you can understand. If not, I'm going to work with Darcy here. But while I wait, I'm just going to keep connecting with him. He would have had a good sense to understand Father, not Pat, though. Bob, don't tell me names, please, in the comments. Only confirm the information I've given you, but don't give me additional information, please. Thank you. Bladder cancer. Okay, so I've got a few different ones here. Oh my gosh, they're going so fast. Stomach cancer was not involved in his care. Okay, no. This person, yes, besides the name. So, Breezy, if you can understand everything except the name, I feel like, and Darcy, can you understand everything but the name? Because I feel like the name would be a connection to him, so it might be somebody else's name. So think outside the box here. And my husband had cancer. This is definitely a father-like figure, Donna. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yes, but dad, bladder cancer. And Tara, you said bladder cancer, and that's fine. I'm down in that area. If you can understand everything else, let me know, Tara. I'm really kind of going to ask Spirit here to help me out. Because I got 3 people, I think. I've got Breezy. Wife is Pat. Tara, I'm with you. Okay, that's it right there, Tara. You're my person. Understand the name? Yes. So, Tara, is it Tara? I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. I'm going to have you call. So I'm going to post the number here for you to call. Please call Tara, and I'm going to put you on the speakerphone so everybody can hear. Okay, because I do feel like I want to read for you, and I'm just making sure my ringer is on. It's not on Do Not Disturb. Okay, good. Sometimes I tell people to call me, and it's on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Tara to call, and I'm going to put her on speakerphone so everybody can hear this call, and I'm going to bring through her father figure or father who had cancer, and wife was Pat. Father figure and wife was Pat. So I'm just waiting for her to call. Okay. So hopefully Tara's in the United States and I'm not asking her to call long distance. If that's the case, let me know. Okay, so hopefully she'll call here soon. Hi, Drea. So just waiting for Tara to call. And where did she go? Understand the name. Okay, so Tara, if you can give us a call, I'm going to put the number back up, but I just wanted to put your name up there so you saw that we were trying to get you to call in. Okay, so I think I found my person, Donna. I feel drawn to Tara. Oh my gosh, I'm going to drive myself nuts with her name. I feel bad. I can't stand it when people get my name wrong or spell it wrong, and now I'm like totally like going back and forth with her name. Okay, I don't think she's calling. I'm not sure what's going on. I have my ringer on. Let me know what's going on, Tara, if you're going to call in, please. Let me know. Okay, do you see any comments from her, guys?
No, I don't. I'm keeping an eye out for you, and maybe she's just not a call-in person, but
Okay.
maybe if she is.
So right when
Yeah.
I don't know, but I never knew when those comments coming in, like
Right.
what they're saying okay to. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. So hopefully she'll call in. If not, I'm going to move on and see what happens. I am trying to call in, went to voicemail. Okay, that's weird. Let me try one more time. I'm going to take the Wi-Fi off. It's on Wi-Fi, and sometimes when my phone's on Wi-Fi, it goes right to voicemail. I apologize. So go ahead and give me a call, Tara. And hopefully you can get through. I thought I took the Wi-Fi off, but I didn't. It's off now. Apologize for that. These phones are annoying, man. Yay! Hi, is it Tara or Tara?
Tara.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's Tara, everybody. I'm terrible. You can understand this father in spirit, and it was a bladder cancer. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, great. And Pat is your mother's name?
Yes.
Or his wife's name?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
His wife's name.
And this is your father, not a father figure? Because I wasn't sure. There was something about father or father figure.
Yeah, father.
Would you understand he's your buddy? Like you guys would have been really good, like buddies. He's not just your dad. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, because that's why I was kind of getting like this interesting relationship with him. And I get that sometimes when like you're like, he's really more than just your dad, he's your best friend.
Yes.
And you understand he's such a sweet, sweet soul. Like he would do anything for you and family.
Yes.
And do you also understand with him, this kind of came as a surprise, his illness. And I feel like it wasn't that long ago. I want to say like 3 to 5 years ago. Like it still feels like it's like a fresh thing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I just feel like you would have been part of like helping take care of him or coordinating his care. Do you understand that?
Absolutely.
So he's thanking you for that, because I feel like that was such a difficult thing for you to take on and for you to go through. And he's just saying, you know, you were such a trooper. You were so good to him, and you gave him everything he wanted, and you honored his wishes. So he's like thanking you for that. Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
And I also feel like it wasn't easy for you because there was other people that were making it difficult for you. So he's saying, you had to get through that. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
So he's saying, I'm sorry that you had to go through that difficult time. He just wants you to know how much he loves you. He's with you and he's watching over you, okay? I really just feel like the big message here is like he's with you. And I feel like you're going through something right now it's a difficult time and it's making you really miss your father, or you're thinking of him a lot lately. And he's just letting you know he's there with you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. He just wanted to come through and just let you know, like, he is there. Oh, is there something about his ankle? Did he have ankle problems, or were there something wrong with it? Or are you having ankle problems?
I definitely, I don't know.
Okay.
That doesn't resonate.
Okay, that's fine. All of a sudden I just saw something about my ankle wobbling, and I don't know what that was. He just, like, as I was about to finish up. So I didn't know.
I can understand that. Now I can understand that now. Yes.
Oh, okay. So his ankles wobbled a little bit?
Yeah.
So he's just telling you he's all good now, because I feel like I'm like dancing and having a good time. Okay?
Yes.
So he wants you to know that. And he's not alone. He is with other family. He wants you to know that too. He's not alone. He's with other family. Do you also have an uncle in spirit?
Yes. Yes.
Because I feel like he's over there with your uncle. But this is your uncle on mother's side, isn't it? If not, that's fine. I just feel like he's over there with somebody that's an uncle to you. Okay? So he's just acknowledging that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you with that. Just take all the love from your dad and know that he's with you and he hears you and he's always around you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling in. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Phew. We got her to call in. My phone's annoying. So,
well done.
Who wants to go next?
That was lovely, Kelley.
I'll go next. If that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if anyone can take this this man who's been with me for a little bit, and if not, then I'm just gonna clear the slate and see who else is here. I do feel like I have a brother, possibly a brother-in-law, coming in, and I do feel like there should be the name connection of Tom. Doesn't have to be his name, but you should be able to. You have a brother in spirit or brother-in-law. You also have a strong connection, or there's a strong connection with the name Tom or Thomas. I do feel like this is a brother, though. I feel like it's a brother. So just give you guys a couple of seconds, because I know there's about a 20-second delay. 20-second delay here. My brother is Tommy. Okay, and is your brother in spirit? Because I'm speaking to somebody in the spirit world. Brother in spirit, and the connecting name of Tom. The wait is so hard, Kelley. I haven't done this in a while with this wait.
I know, right?
Okay, so Drea, let me see if this is your brother, and if there's anybody else who understands brother or brother-in-law in spirit with the name Tom, or has the connecting name Tom, let me know. I do feel like this gentleman, I do feel like, he wasn't young when he passed. I mean, I feel like he was an adult when he passed. Should we have her call in so I don't have to wait 20 seconds, and she doesn't have to wait 20 seconds? Yeah. Okay, Drea, if you could call in, would it be okay to call in on either Kelley or Cheryl's phone?
I'm good. I'm good. If you want to put my number up there, Kelley, or you can use your phone. I'm good either way.
Let's do your number, Cheryl, because it's so hard for my phone here.
I just want to make sure that this is an adult who passed and not like a child, because I feel like he was an adult when he passed.
Who are we having call?
Drea.
Drea, and my phone number is 970-987-5842. 4153.
Either or. I am not sure what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
I love it how so easy this is. This is great. So Drea, we're waiting on you to call me.
Oh no, Brenda says she has a Tommy too, but do you have a brother in spirit? And so we'll see.
Hi, is this Drea? Hi, Drea. I'm going to put you on speaker.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay.
Hi, Drea, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Was your brother an adult, not a child, when he passed?
Yeah, he was an adult.
Okay, perfect. No, I mean, not perfect, but I want to make sure that this is the right person. And was he in his 30s? Just yes or no? Just yes or no?
No, I think he was older.
Okay, that's fine. Let me just continue here and see if this gentleman is here for you. You know, it's interesting because to me he appeared older, but for some reason I just got the number 34. So I wonder if there's a significance in that number. But as I connect in with your brother, and his name is Tommy. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Would you understand an illness with him, please?
Yes.
Okay. Because, and would you understand that he had to be hospitalized at one point, please?
Yes.
Because he was showing me like his hospital gown. And would you understand that was there something wrong with his liver? Or an organ down there, liver, pancreas?
Like, do you want me to tell you how he died? Like what he was diagnosed with?
No. I just want to know, not yet, please. I just feel like there's like the liver, the pancreas, like an organ is affected. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And it feels like there's some poisoning too in there. Would you understand, like it feels toxic to me. So I do feel like, would you understand that your brother, in a way kind of contributed to the decline of his health?
Yes.
Okay. And would you understand any alcohol consumption being involved?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let me just see. And do you understand, he's showing me tattoos. Did he have the tattoos, or does someone currently have a tattoo for him?
I do.
You have a tattoo. Okay, perfect. And he's also showing me like it's a what are they called? A cartoon character. So he wants to bring up like Tweety Bird or one of the cartoon characters. Do you understand why he's referencing like cartoons?
He was like obsessed with the Tasmanian devil.
Okay, so is that with Tweety as well? No, that's another one. But so Warner Brothers. It just like it feels like he wants to talk about the cartoons. Okay, perfect. And let me just get to a message for you here. As I'm tuning into him and see. Interesting. You know, he has a lot of strength over there. He's like showing me his strength. So he must have really weakened here in life, and is trying to show that he regained all his strength on the other side. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
You know, and he's like, I feel good. I've got my strength back, you know. So he just wants you to know that. And one other thing, and then we'll go to the message. Do you understand why he would be saying a P name like Paul or Paula?
No.
Okay, that's okay. And let me just see what.
I
Okay.
mean, I know a Paul who died.
Okay, well that's helpful. So he may be like bringing or opening the door for that Paul to like just make a cameo. But I heard the name Paul or Paula come in. And I also feel like your brother's with at least one dog, maybe two. But he's like got the dogs over there. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, and he loves those dogs. He's like rubbing them and loving them, and the dogs love him. So he's taking care of the dogs. And the message for you is, I'm just gonna see what he's wanting to say. He's poking fun at you in a good way, just like in a funny way. He's like, you know, it's like, don't take ourselves too seriously, you know, like, okay, this is the feeling he's giving me. He's making me feel like there was something that you did maybe today or yesterday that, you know, that like was a mistake or messed up, or it's like, oh gosh, why did I do that? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's just letting you know, come on, don't beat yourself up. It's fine. Like, just laugh it off and like, don't take yourself too seriously. But it's like you're like you know, you're what is it called? Like when you do something that you didn't want to do or you make a mistake, like you're like, you know, beating yourself up a little bit about it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't want you to do that. It's like it's all fine. It's all fine. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Lots of love from your brother, Tommy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for calling in, Andrea.
You're welcome.
Okay, have a lovely evening.
You too, bye.
Thank you. Blessings. Oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. Alyson.
That was beautiful, Alyson.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was nice. Your turn, Cheryl.
Is it okay? Well, you know, I don't know if this is Drea's people, but I was feeling a gentleman coming through. His name's Charlie, and he likes rock and roll music. And I just feel like he may have passed recently around our current situation. I did feel a passing around the COVID situation. So I'm just going to put that out there. You know, I'm not sure the relationship yet with Charlie, but I do feel you would know him. And I don't know if he passed from COVID. He's passed recently. I'll just say in the last year, but like he would be very aware of the current situation that we're all in. And he does feel very, very much like a friend. I'm not sure if he's a relative or not, but if you can understand that, please. And I feel like he has a bunch of energy. I have a gentleman here with a bunch of energy, and I feel like he has a lot of movement, like he's all around me. I just feel like I'm going left and right here. Hi, Donna. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Joy and Vivian. So if you guys can understand that name, Charlie, I believe that's his name. That's where I want to go. And it may not be his name, but someone else in your family. Like I just want to stay with that name because I feel like I have a gentleman here about a year ago. Oh, well, Brenda, would you understand his name? Oh, and his name was Charlie. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Brenda. Would you like to, well, I'll just wait and see if anyone else, but it sounds pretty good. I didn't really know the relationship. You know, he felt like a friend, but I love the old boss feeling, Brenda, because he was a friend. Is that right? And Val, your dad was Charlie. He was a fabulous dancer. There's a lot of movement around. I really get a sense. And I have to ask you guys, between Brenda and Val, I feel like the passing was in, you know, recent, like this last year. Like he was very aware of what we're all going through. So Val, can you understand that, please? And Brenda's people always come through. Maybe so. Maybe so. We were close. I just feel, and Val, I'm just waiting to hear from you. I just feel this gentleman passing in a year or, very recent is that's what and Brenda can say yes. And Val, if you can understand that longer than that. Okay. Brenda, can we have you come on the call? Would you like to come on and call me, please? Kelley, would you mind putting my phone number back up there? Or I can give it to you again. It might be on your, she has it. So Brenda, if you don't mind calling us, because I just feel that he was a friend. So I'm just going to wait for you to call, Brenda. And I feel like you guys had conversations. So I'll just keep going, Brenda. But I just feel Charlie, and I feel like he wants to come through, and you understand him passing. I do feel, that you would understand, and you were close to him. You were with him for a while. I'll just wait for you to call me, Brenda. I've got my phone right here. If you don't mind calling, and we'll put you on speaker if you don't mind. Yeah. And he gave me the number 27 or the 27th. I know today's the 28th, but he gave me the 27th. So I kind of want to stick with that, if you understand. And I just feel like two people, you could talk almost anything with this person. A lot of respect, though. So I'll wait for Brenda to call me, or Brenda, if you don't call me, I'll just listen for you. I'll watch the chat if you'd rather do that. But I've got to get on with the reading, because he wants me to tell you that he's been around you a lot lately. So I feel like maybe you have been feeling him around a lot lately, and that's just what I'm hearing. Okay, very good. Hi, is this Brenda?
Yeah.
Hi, Brenda. I'm going to put you on speaker, okay? Thank you. Okay, great. Thank you for being with me, Brenda.
Thank you.
And so you would understand Charlie has passed, right?
Yes.
Your boss, Charlie. And it was recent, like within the last year or so. I mean, right? I mean, I feel within the
6
year.
months.
Very good. So he would be aware of our current world situation, is what I'm feeling.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you understand COVID with this gentleman, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And he feels like a real joker too. I feel really Joker-like.
Yes.
Like I'm really a lot of fun. Like every time he walks into work, like he's in a good mood or something. I just feel like he's always up to something.
Yes.
I did give the 27th just a moment ago. I don't know if you can understand the 27th.
That was the day of his passing. That was the date.
Thank you. That was the date of his passing. Thank you. And what I get also, and this is funny because I'm getting chills right now, Brenda, but are you, this is funny, okay? So you can say no if it doesn't make sense, but are you, because I'm a fan, are you a fan of Game of Thrones or something? Or is that something that you guys talked about? Was television or?
Yes.
And would it be Game of Thrones or is it?
Yes, it was.
Oh my God. Because I just got chills. Like right before I was going to ask you the question, he gave me chills like, it's okay. Go ahead and ask. And I'm like, okay.
It's his favorite show.
Oh my God. Because it's my favorite show too. This is why we're all connecting tonight, right? So he's just here to tell you, look, he's like, they have TV on the other side too. So don't worry, like no worries. But he has been around you lately. That was his message to you. Do you understand that, please? Or have you been feeling him?
Yes.
And of course we know it, and you came to his service. Is that right? He's saying, thank you for coming to my funeral.
Online, but yes.
Yeah. Online funeral, right?
Yes.
I'm sorry to say I went to one myself. So I'm sorry. I know how that goes. I'm so sorry. My eyes are watering up right now. And you did.
I makes me feel good knowing I was there since I wasn't there in person, if that makes sense.
Yes. Isn't that amazing? That's for all of us really to understand that, the spirit knows that we were there. Our spirit was there, right?
Yes.
And he does surround you with white flowers. And he mentions that you either bought flowers in his name or I don't know if you donated them in his name.
For his mother when she passed.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So he is telling you, look, he is absolutely well in heaven. And he wants to tell you to keep the faith that he hasn't really gone very far at all. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Brenda, so I'm going to leave you with that. And I just so appreciate you being with us tonight and your loved ones being with us. And, he's like saying, hello from heaven, let's watch some more TV. I mean, he's so funny. So just know that he's always around, and he just showed me popcorn. So I don't know if it's you that pops popcorn when you watch TV. Is that right?
No, we worked for a food distributor, and he always gave me samples of popcorn.
Well, I am just so thrilled. Oh my gosh, I'm so thrilled for you, Brenda, to have your lovely Charlie come through tonight. So, and I know he
And I
loves
talked to his wife yesterday.
Well, just tears from heaven, kisses from heaven, that he's okay and he's safe, and he wants you to know that very much. So please pass that on, to his wife. Okay, lots of love. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in. Okay, blessings, guys. Thank you. Bye, Brenda.
That was amazing, Cheryl. Oh my God, my mouth dropped. I couldn't believe that was really good. That was a beautiful connection.
Great
I feel
job.
like doing psychic. You guys can do mediumship if you want, but I'm gonna do this psychic one right
Okay.
now because I don't know. It says, oh, wrong one. Sorry, Natasha. My thing moved on me. Where does it go? Here it is. There we go. Peggy, it says, any ideas why my cat is doing bad things? Vet says he's okay, but can't figure out what his issue is. And, when I read this, I just felt like the cat is really upset about things being changed in the house. So I don't know what that's about, but I feel like this cat's very particular and he likes things a certain way, Peggy. And I feel like something's been moved and he's not happy about this. I don't feel he has any health issues. I really just feel like this cat's kind of like set in his ways and he likes things a certain way and he's trying to teach you what he wants. That's what I feel. I feel like he's kind of a character. So let me know if that resonates or makes sense, but I don't think you need to worry about him. I think he's doing bad things because he's trying to get your attention. And I would say he likes to be in charge. So I almost feel like he's doing things to kind of like set his boundaries and say like, this is my spot. And I don't know, I feel like I see him scratching things and maybe going potty, like peeing or spraying things that he normally doesn't spray. And I really feel like it's because there's change that's happened. So she's saying yes. So, figure out what it is that you changed that upset him so much and maybe try to put it back or help him adapt to this change because he really just wants to be heard is what I feel. He wants you to almost just like talk to him and say like, I understand you're upset and, I'm here to try to help this and I'm sorry. It's like, I feel like that's all he wants. Yeah. Or is it? He does not like the dogs. Okay, but now the dogs are in his space or something because he had a special area where I feel like they didn't get to and now they are. So that's what I feel like. Try to look around and make sure he has a special area where nobody can get to him. He wants that like privacy. All right. And I think everything will just kind of go back to normal when you do that and he'll be happy again. Oops. There we go. Alyson, you can do mediumship, psychic, whatever you feel drawn to do.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna go with mediumship. So I feel like I have a father in the spirit world. Could be father-in-law, stepfather. And I feel like the father, there should be a connecting name with Hal or Harold. It comes through as Hal, but I know there's derivatives of that. Does not have to be his name. Could be. But you would have a father in the spirit world, and you would also understand the name Hal or Harold. That's funny. Okay. And maybe Gerald as well too, but two different names. So let me just see if anyone can understand this information. Father in the spirit world, Hal, Harold. I know it takes like 20 seconds to get responses.
Just want to remind everybody, don't put any names in there unless Alyson gave them to you, okay? If you can't take the exact information she gave you, don't give her other information because we don't want to be fed information, okay? We're keeping this as legit as we can and being as authentic as we can, and that means we don't want to know anything up front, please. Thank you.
Yeah, so the name has to be Hal or Harold. So if it's any other name, don't tell me, please. And I do feel like it's father in the spirit world, but I may take grandfather. So let me just oh, sorry. What did you want to say?
Right before that was Shauna can take Harold, and she has a dad in spirit.
Right. And then also Michelle and Drea.
And then,
Okay.
Alyson, I need to throw this into the mix. I don't have a father in spirit, but I know somebody's father who is in spirit, and his name was Hal, and isn't it Harold, but he went by Hal, and his son's in spirit, my friend, as well.
Okay, but you do have a father in spirit, but you're not talking about them.
But I knew
yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for adding that to the. Okay, so let me just ask him for another piece of evidence that, let me just see here. I'm with the person who just had a lemonade experience. So I just asked him, like, who am I with? And he's like, you're with the person who had lemonade. I don't know if it was pink lemonade or just regular lemonade, but it should have been today, possibly yesterday, that you either had lemonade, you talked about lemonade, you thought about lemonade, you saw lemonade, but you and your lemonade over there, well, that's fine. Okay, so Kelley can take the lemonade. So tell me, what was your lemonade experience?
My son and my husband at lunch both insisted on having lemonade.
Well, I guess Hal's coming in for you. So tell me again, what you have a friend's dad is in spirit named Hal.
And my friend is in spirit. He's my children's godfather.
Okay. So, very interesting, Kelley.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a couple people who've had some other people have had some lemonade experience. Let me get one more piece of information from this guy, because this guy's not really talking a whole lot. He's standing there. Let me just try and get one more thing. All right, guys. Okay. And would anyone understand, including Kelley, a Florida connection? So we had, okay, so no lemonade from Drea. There, you, Kelley?
Well, two things. You and I have been talking about Florida, first of all.
Yeah.
The family, this family that I'm talking about, they do vacation there at times with their corporation, called a corporate meeting, and they go to Florida to Disney World with all the kids. This is good.
Well, I guess I'm with you, even though I'm like trying to fight it. I'm like, hey, let's just get one more piece of information here. That's funny. Okay, so yep, everyone's confirming that it's not them. That's crazy, Kelley. So all right, hold on. So message for you, Kelley. I feel like this father's coming in. It's so funny. I want to give you this message like off air. Oh, it's so weird to be reading you right now.
I know. I give it to you in front of everybody. I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to take everybody's time because people want readings. I talk to you every day. Hal will come back and we'll do this. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's interesting because it's my son's godfather and his father.
Yeah,
I just think it's really interesting.
And do you also understand Dan?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
That's somebody in spirit, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, they're all here for you, Kelley. Your people are here.
Oh, that's interesting that Dan came through. We're gonna have to talk after. That's an offline.
And you know what? Like, I don't know those people. I have no idea
No,
who those people are.
I will never talk about Dan, so I'm surprised that you just brought that up. That's a little creepy.
Okay.
It's funny because Dan's my godfather.
Oh, the Godfathers are coming in. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
To be continued.
They want you to give me my reading. I do too, Alyson. We're going to pressure you. Inquiring minds want to hear. I have no. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, let me tell you what. You know what? This is actually something I know about you, but I didn't know that this was going to be part of the message. They are so, and it'll be interesting to see if there's a connection with the God people. So here's the thing. They're encouraging you to look into insurance. Yeah. I know that, but that's one of the things that just popped up, insurance. Yeah. And so they're like, keep pursuing that, and sign those documents. So I'm wondering, and what, I wonder if there's anything with insurance with any of the God people who are, coming in, whether they had insurance, didn't. Yeah.
I'll explain to you that Hal or Harold was an life insurance agent. And my first life insurance plan when RJ was born for RJ and all that, but we didn't keep it. It was a whole life plan. That's
why Hal's coming through, because he's telling you to get the damn insurance. What are you waiting for?
Oh my God. And yeah, so anyways, yeah, he was all about insurance, and when we canceled our insurance, man, and we were young, he gave us the lecture you wouldn't believe. Oh my God.
How funny. Yeah, because that's what the message is. He's coming in to tell you, just don't leave that to later. Do it now. And it doesn't mean that something's going to happen. It could mean that the rates are better, or the policy is better. That's exactly. It doesn't mean something bad. It's just do it now, and get it done. And he's helping you find the right insurance. And I also feel like this is a message for anyone else on this call who has been thinking of getting life insurance. Because I do feel like Hal's coming through for all of us, trying to sell his life insurance to all of us. But that you should really, if that's something that you're considering or wanting to do, don't wait any longer and get that done.
This is so funny because I have never talked about these people, because this was my ex-husband's friends and family that were my kid's godfather. And I just never talked about them. I mean, I do with my family, but never with Alyson. So Alyson doesn't know any of this. The only thing she knows about is that I've been going through looking at life insurance and getting quotes because I feel the sudden urge that it's time to get it. I'm getting old. So I think it's so weird. And then you bring
through the insurance guy, who I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, no, I never talked about him because I didn't really he's okay. I didn't really like the guy. He was quite
listening to you. He's listening to you.
I know, he was nice, but he was really pushy, and he sold us a bunch of life insurance we couldn't afford. We were a young married couple with a baby. And it was $500 a month in insurance. We couldn't afford that. But it was I don't know. Anyways, I just never really cared for him that much. He was nice, but he wasn't my cup of tea. He knows that. I don't need to hide anything. Spirit knows everything. But, it's really interesting that you brought these things up, and you, that's to me, there's people don't know, that's funny. And then I want to know why you got Dan.
Well, come on, give me a break. We'll do that later.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I'll let you do somebody else, Alyson or Cheryl, your turn, or whoever you guys want to do this.
It's Cheryl's turn.
Thank you, Alyson.
Well, I have a quick one, just really quick. Jessica has been asking about her health condition, and Jessica, I do feel like everything's going to be okay. But and I'm not a doctor. I mean, we always have to say that. Look, and I'm so happy that you are going to get checked out. Absolutely, we all need to, be careful and take care of ourselves. But I did feel there's also a food allergy that you have, and I also felt stress also. So just to tell you, that's just what I was picking up around it. I'm, it's not a full on reading, Jessica, but just to tell you, I felt there's a food allergy and stress also, so please just take those for what they're worth, take them with love. But I hope you just, you're still with us tonight. Yeah, on the call. So thank you so much, guys. So mine was quick. I just had a quick one. So Kelley,
follow up with Jessica's.
Yes,
I want to talk about something about fibrous tissue.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why, but that keeps coming to mind when I hear this. So I feel like it's nothing to worry about, and that when you do your exam, the mammogram. Thank you. That's the word. When you do the mammogram, I feel like they're going to come back and they're going to find something they haven't found before, but it's a good thing because it's going to explain why these keep happening. Okay. So I do feel like it's going to be a good news, not to be nervous and to go in there with a positive mind. Okay. That's what I feel. And she says, thank you, Cheryl. So don't be scared. Go in there with love and know that it's all going to be okay. All right. Oh, what did she say? Yes, Kelley, that is what I have been told. I have had 3 biopsies and had surgery once. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like it's still just that, but I feel like they're going to find out what's causing it. Like, I feel like there is, like Cheryl was saying, there's a trigger. Okay, and so I feel like they're actually going to figure it out this time. That's what I feel. So good news is coming. All right. Elsa. Or wait, whose turn is it? Mine?
I think it's your turn, Kelley.
Oh,
Your turn, Kelley.
Well, I like carried in on hers, but I'm gonna find one. So let me look here. Where I saw one earlier, and it was one I wanted to read, and now I'm trying to find it. It was way up here, but I don't remember where. So, all right, if you have okay. I'm not finding it. So I'm going to go here to this one here. Kim Blackstark, any messages for me? I don't know. You stood out right away. So I'm going to say that's a message. No, I'm just kidding. So I do feel like I do have a message for you, Kim. And I feel like, you know what? I want to say congratulations. So I don't know what that's about, but I feel like I need to congratulate you for something. So either something exciting is about to happen and you should be congratulated and you don't even know it yet, or you just did something and you need to be congratulated. I also feel like I want to pat you on the back. So this, to me, does feel like it's coming from your spirit family. I do feel like I've got like a father or somebody like a father-like figure. It could be a father-in-law that's coming through that really is just like letting you know, like, hey, I'm so proud. I see what you're doing. I see what you're going through it and how you're handling it. You're doing an awesome job. So I also feel like they're just sort of like letting you know, like you've got this whole side of like the spirit side that's over there supporting and guiding you, like your big cheerleaders. So that's the big message. Just really, I want to pat you on the back and tell you like you're doing a great job. Congratulations, and keep up the good work, and you're on the right track. That's the big message. I hope that resonates. Let me know in the comments, Kim. Okay. Alyson.
Okay. Let's see. Let me just see if there's anybody in the spirit world who wants to come through. I like speaking to the spirit people. Okay. Interesting. All right. I feel like I have a friend, and Kelley, please don't raise your hand, but if you have to, you have to. I do feel like I have a girlfriend in the spirit world. I do feel that You know, I feel with her that she reminds me of, you know, she's very, there was a lot of self-sabotage with her going on. So I have a girlfriend in the spirit world, a friend of yours, lots of self-sabotage. I do feel like, you know, men and alcohol, and I feel like she just kind of wore herself, you know, into the ground, so to say. I'm just trying to get a name here for her so that it'll give you a little bit more indication of who she is. I'm wondering if maybe there's an Amy connection, Does this resonate for anyone?
It looks like Kelley Kent Burns is saying yes, and Colleen Millsap is saying yes, but I'm not sure what they're saying yes to. So if you guys could confirm in the comments exactly what you can say yes to, that would help us out, and try not to feed us with more information, please.
And I know she had a really challenging relationship with her mother. I feel like her mom tried to get her into rehab and tried to get her help. And she was just very defiant. You know, she just really didn't like her mom. Okay, Natasha Butler, my best friend passed away. Sounds like her niece is Amy. And Natasha, do you also understand the mom relationship, that she had a contentious relationship with her mother? Is that yes to contentious relationship? Natasha, can you call us? Are you here in the US somewhere where you can call in? And I'll try to be quick so that.
She's in New Zealand.
Oh, Natasha, you're in New Zealand?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I could give her the link if she wants, and I could bring her on.
Yeah, can you bring her on by the phone?
Yeah, because I know, I'm pretty sure Natasha's.
Let's try that. We've never tried that. Well, you're the admin, so you're the only one who can do it. This is an interesting, like, yeah. Stay here, person. Best friend.
You're muted, Kelley. I didn't know if you knew that. Are you muted?
Yeah, I was. Tell Natasha what we're doing. I'm messaging her right now.
Okay, so Natasha, we're going to try to get you on here. We've never actually done that before, so this could really open things up for our readings, the way we read people.
Yeah, but the problem is the link. We don't want to just give it out to everybody because we can only have so many people, and it'll really mess up the thing. So that's why we got to do it for a limit. Yeah.
But you know what? People don't call you. They don't call you. You know, so I don't think they'll come in.
Or they can do the WhatsApp. Call you on WhatsApp or.
Natasha, I sent you a link in Facebook. Hopefully it looks like you got it because it says you've read it. So hopefully you'll pop in here, and when you do, I'll put you on screen with us. It's so exciting.
It is exciting.
I know. So let's see.
I can click the video on Facebook Live to join the live.
I don't know if that works, guys, because we're using a third-party app. So I've often wondered that myself. Let me see.
I'm wondering, she has to come in on Chrome too, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking right here to see if I can add her. I'm going to, on my phone, I'm looking for her now.
Okay.
Yep, I can't add her. You have to be in a certain app or a certain way to do that. So,
okay, well, I guess I'll just continue.
There she is. She's coming on, guys.
This is exciting.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Look at this. First time that we're having it like this.
Yeah, I've never done this before.
Okay, Natasha. So you understand your friend who really was very much self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
And men and alcohol were big in her life. You understand that, please?
Yeah.
And you also understood the connecting name of Amy, yes?
Yeah. Her niece. So
Her
it's her
niece.
brother's daughter.
Okay, perfect. And so, hold on, let me just, would you understand, like going out and dancing together?
Yes, I do understand that.
Okay, because she's just reminding you of the fun times you had together, you know, going out and dancing. It's just that she took it like a few steps too far. You know what I mean? So she's making me feel like you guys would go out and start having fun, but then she would get like totally drunk and need help like getting home. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she's, okay. So she's apologizing for kind of like the hell that she put you through. She's like, you know, we had some good times together, but sorry, you know, for, you know, me getting out of control. And do you also remember like a time where she would have like thrown up either in the car or on something?
Yeah, when we were in the nightclub, she spewed all over the toilet and stuff.
Yeah. So I got to see that. She was like throwing up. And so, again, you know, it's interesting because she does have a lot of inner strength, but she was also very stubborn. Do you understand that, please? Headstrong. Very headstrong. And when she had something on her mind, when she was going to do something, like there was just no stopping her, no talking her out of it. You understand that, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like she's trying to lead us to a story of like there's something that people tried to talk her out of, but she didn't. She didn't listen, and it landed her in a bad place. You understand that, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now she's also talking about being pregnant. Do you know, did she have a pregnancy, you know, that maybe didn't come to fruition? Do you know about that?
I'm not quite sure, but she did she did have 3 kids, but I'm not sure if she was pregnant before she passed.
Okay, all right. So basically, let me just see why she's coming through. And you do also understand the contentious relationship with her mom, like just like.
Yeah.
And do you understand how her mom tried to help her?
Her mum did, yeah.
You know, she did. She tried, but in the end, it was like her mom. It just wore her mom out. She was so tired in the end. Do you understand that, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, this is interesting. Do you know if she also took drugs?
She did, yes.
And did she do something with a needle?
Yes, a few times, yes.
Yeah, because she was just showing me that. Like, she did not want to, like, it was too painful for her to be here, she says. She just tried to get her mind out of here, you know, with the drugs, with the alcohol, with, you know, whatever. It was just like she did everything she could not to be in her physical body.
Yeah.
Now she's also bringing up horses. Do you understand the horsing reference?
Yeah, we loved horses.
Okay. All right.
She used to live on a farm.
She used to live on a farm. Okay. So let me just get a message for you, please. Oh, do you know Melissa or Missy? Melissa?
I do have my brother's ex is Melissa.
Okay. Now it's very interesting that she brought up Amy's name in the beginning, because typically when a person in the spirit world will bring up a name of a person in the living, it's because there's a message there for them. And so, I don't know, you know, it's either like Amy's going through a hard time, and she's like, you know, wanting to put notice or attention on that. But there's a specific reason why she brings up Amy's name. I'm trying to feel more into that and why she's bringing up Denise's name.
I think I know I could know why.
Okay. All right. So, but there is definitely a reason. And, she, I don't know if this is a New Zealand saying or something, but she just said you're a star bar. And she's just said, you were so great. You're such a good friend. She's looking after you. She's an angel, she's an angel now on the other side for you. And just lots of love.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's coming through for you.
Yeah. She's never come through before. So, or she did with Kelley a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
think I
never had,
remember
an
that.
online one like this before.
Like a random. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's still very strong on the other side. I mean, she's headstrong over there. So,
Very.
yeah. All right. And one more name. Do you understand why she would be saying the name Rachel?
Rachel. I have a friend, Rachel.
You have a friend, Rachel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Would you understand? Sorry, and then I'm not going to take any more time. Would you understand? Was there ever not ever, but was there something? So what she's making me feel like is someone who didn't treat you nice, or maybe got in an argument with you. And would you understand that with Rachel? Like maybe even just said something that hurt your feelings recently.
No, not really. Not with Rachel.
Not with Rachel, but with another friend, because she's making me feel like, she's watching your friends and there's some that she doesn't like. And she's telling them like they need to stand further away from you.
Okay.
Because they're taking you for granted, your friendship for granted.
Yeah.
Okay. Lots of love. I mean, I could go on, but I'm not going to. So lots of love.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'm going to disconnect you. All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, now you know it works.
Bye. Well, yeah, I knew it works. It's just hard to get in. You have to go to their Facebook and find them. See, I have her in my Facebook because I've messaged her, so she pops right up. Yeah, so I knew that would happen. And so, I mean, we can do it occasionally. I just worry about getting the link out to just anybody. Because then they pop in here and they can, crash us like they did in Zoom. We don't want any naked men on screen again, do we?
No, but I don't think we'd have that.
Yeah, well, we have to private message them is what I'm saying. We can't just put it in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my only concern. Cheryl, I think it's your turn.
Okay, I'm happy to go. I would love to go. Thank you. Okay, guys, so let me just give me a moment. I want to do a mediumship reading for all of you. I do hear parents. I hear mom and dad. And I heard the name Angela, but I don't know why I'm hearing the fifth, but I do feel like I hear parents. And so it's mom and dad coming through. So I'm going to connect, guys, with your mother and father. And I do feel the father passes first, and I felt it from an illness of cancer, but I had given that name of Angela. It could be Angelo, Angela, if you understand that. And I'm also hearing that, and I'll wait for you guys to just chime in. So I know I have some parents. I feel I have both of them with me, and I feel like they were very much a team, because they are coming through together. Like they were soulmates in that way. It could be Andrea. Yep, it could be Andrea. I did feel Angelo. I felt the 5th of the month. I feel the father to have passed earlier on. So Drea, you're typing in maybe Andrea. It could be, but you want to take the other information as well. So I know I've got parents here, and I want to say that he died before your mom. I want to say the month of June is significant too. So I'm going to kind of stop with that. And I feel again, so just to bring through, I know we're on a little bit of a delay, and your father's name is Andrew. Okay, he died before your mom. Let me just read your information. My father passed from suicide. Leukemia, your mom and dad, Andrew. So, Drea, you can take Andrea and Andrew. Is that what you're saying, Drea? And name is Angela. Both her parents passed. Yeah. Hi, Elise. And yeah, your cousin's name is Angela, and both of her parents have passed. Right. And Mary can take the 5th. And your dad passed first long time ago on the 5th. Let me just see here. And Elise, can you take the 5th also? Because I just felt the 5th. And I also felt, and you can't, and I also felt June. It was like June, but the 5th also, Elise. Otherwise, I'm going to ask Mary to maybe join me. I felt drawn to you, Elise, but I want to make sure that the information fits there. And it's your cousin's name is Angela. Both of her parents have passed. And Elise, would the father have passed before the mom? Just to let you know. And Mary, can I just ask you, is your mom and dad like, thank you, Mary. Oh, and you have a cousin named Angela. Well, can I bring Mary on? Yeah, can I bring Mary on? Mary, do you mind giving me a call on the cell phone, please? Because I want to talk to you. I want to connect.
You can try to bring her on screen if you want.
Sure,
I
if you
think
want to
Mary,
come on
if
screen.
you're interested in that, Mary, or do you want to call in?
Yeah, Mary, you have that choice of
Yeah, let us know, and I'm gonna go in and get the copy it
he did,
and see if I can get her on here on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I think I've messaged her before.
So, Mary and Elise stay in between, but I just want to tell everyone I'm connecting with parents. I got the name Angela, or, I feel the 5th of the month to be, or the 5th to be significant. I feel that just call in. Yeah, she's just going to call in. So,
okay, got it.
If you don't mind. And I feel like I also felt the father to go, oh, she's going to call you. Is that okay?
No, I put your. Oh,
sorry.
I did it wrong. I'm trying to. So ignore me.
Mary.
I'm fixing it. I know it's got Brenda's name on there.
Sorry. Thanks, Kelley. Has to do a lot of behind the scenes, but Mary, if you can just call my number, we'll just do this over the phone because I feel like your parents are here. And we'll connect more when you give me a call. But put my phone number up on the screen, Mary, and I'll just wait for you to call, and then we'll say hi, and we'll say hi to your parents, and you can just go over the information again as we connect with everyone on the call. So whenever you can, I know. Here we are. Hi, is this Mary? Yes, if you could, okay. I'm going to put you on. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to put you on speaker. Okay. Yep. Okay. Here we go, guys. Hi, Mary. Thanks for Hi, Mary. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for this. My parents are always here.
Are they? Oh, I'm so happy. So you can take all that information, really.
Well, yeah, he did pass first. He passed on the 5th. They were very close. I do have a cousin named Angela, though I'm not close to her.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as you can take that information, we can figure this out, because I feel that your parents are here, and you said they always come through. Is that right?
Well, yeah, you guys, helped me out a couple weeks ago, whenever that was, when Kelley put you on the spot.
Oh yeah. Oh well, great. Well,
because they're always piggybacking and trying to get through.
They're a team, right? They're a team.
Yes, and they're concerned about me, so
yes,
they're always pushing through.
And they're celebrating, though. I just feel like there's a reason to be celebrating. Can you understand that, please?
No, not yet. I hope this. Oh, it means something good is coming.
Well, for example, are you moving? Because I did feel a movement around you. I just want to say.
No. Okay. No.
May I ask, are you planning on traveling around Christmas time?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I just
Maybe they're-
feel okay. So this is what I'm going to give you for tonight, and we're going to see how else.
Sure.
Your dad feels like a real team player, though. I got to say, I feel like he's full on. You know, he's always here. He feels very present. Your father, is that right? And then, may I just say, was there a cancer passing, please? Can you understand that, please?
Not with them, no.
Okay, I might be connecting with someone else, but I'll tell you what I'm getting with your parents is that they were celebrating. They know how hard you're trying to move your life forward. But I did feel a movement around you, and it felt like Christmas time, like there's an anniversary or something coming up. And it did feel like you were traveling. So would you just please keep that open?
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping that what you're telling me is they have good news for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're very happy. I don't think they're concerned actually right now. They're very happy for you. Also, can you understand the name Ed or Edward, please?
That's so strange. I just thought about him like a half an hour ago. My mother has had a cousin named Eddie Dunn.
And so, well, we possibly are connecting with him then too, right? He would be coming through also, and he's passed as well. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not strange. You guys are excellent. I just thought of.
I know.
While I'm listening to the readings, I'm thinking, what would be somebody obscure who could pop in? And I thought Eddie Dunn.
There you go. So, and I feel with him that, he's very close, at least he's close with your parents, but, they're here to tell you that everything's going to be all right. I just want to tell you that, they know that, we've all been home and we've all been inside, but for some reason they're trying to get you out of your shell or get you out, and nature more, get you out in the sunshine more. Do you understand that, please?
Probably like more symbolically because my depression has been pretty bad.
Yeah. But lots of love with you. I do feel to tell you that they are, I feel like you're connecting with them in such a high level right now. So whatever it is you're doing at home, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing at home, the praying or the gratitude, journaling, but you're talking to them is what they're saying.
Yeah, I talk to them all the time, and the connection is clear enough that I can see them sometimes.
Because they're saying, Cheryl, she's talking to us just like she's talking to you right now.
Well, I was putting in the comments, and I think Kelley acknowledged I didn't get a chance to read it, that just I live in a rent control apartment, and they're harassing me again. And so maybe they're trying to reassure me that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then today, a client that I take care of the cats, when the cats died all of a sudden right in front of me. So it's been a very upsetting day.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, it was. And so maybe they're just trying to let me know.
Yeah.
They're with me. It was just terrible. I couldn't do anything for it. It just suddenly just went like I had a seizure or something.
I do feel that, you're an empath. And yeah, go ahead. Right. Yeah. So I just feel, that like in some way those animals will still connect with you. And in some way they were happy that you were there. Do you understand that? Or witnessing, or helping them,
I do understand that, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Because it could have happened at any time, and it happened in the half hour I was there to feed them.
It's almost like they felt blessed, that they knew you would care for them, they knew you would take care of them. They knew that you were still talking to them, that type of feeling where their spirit is absolutely going to continue and their spirit will live on. And they're so happy to know that you were there for them. Yeah. So
thank you for that, really, because I just felt so helpless with the poor thing. I couldn't do anything to help him.
Yeah. And so it's such a blessing to have that support, when you're that pillar of strength for them, even though, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing is, but she doesn't realize, the power that she has. So just to let you know and confirm it, that you're the empath. And yeah, you were there, even though we felt hopeless helping them. They were glad you were there to watch them transition, you know, because there's something very peaceful about your presence and, you know, just about your reverence that you have for them. Yeah.
Thank you, because it was unexpected. The cat was not sick. It was just 1 minute he was fine, and the next minute something happened, and I had to call them and tell them, and they both raced home from work to, you know, so thank you for that, because I've just been so distraught all day about it.
I'm glad your parents came through. I'm glad Eddie Dunn came through. I'm glad your loved ones came through to reassure you that, you know, you're talking to them just as clear as day and that they hear you, and they're still very much with you, and their loved ones are with you. And really, you are a healer, you know, you are a healer. So please know that, Mary.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for making me feel better.
And thank you for your call today. Okay.
Thank you guys. You're all so
right.
wonderful.
Thank you.
You all make me feel very much less alone in the world. We really do. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. Thank you for calling in.
Good night.
Good night. Blessings.
Thank you. So I'm dealing with a troll right now.
Oh, a troll.
So here are all the friend requests from what's his name? Everybody, please. And thank you for telling us. And I've been watching him, and Cheryl, I'm blocking him, but he wanted all your information too.
Thank you.
He's a sicko. So block him.
Can we do one more tune in, like maybe all of us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're good. Let's do it. You go while I ban. I'm banning. You read.
All right. Will you tell me who that is later so that I can ban too?
Yes, I will.
So,
okay, thank you.
So I just finished that call with Mary, and she was so lovely and honest, and we so appreciate your call, Mary. And just to let you know, I mean, what you said at the very end about the three of us being here and helping, believe me, it goes both ways. I just wanted to share that with you. Like, we're so happy to be here for you, and all of you guys. We can feel your love coming across the screen, right? We feel how important it is to keep our vibration, you know, high, and to keep and be here for one another. So thank you so much, Mary, because what you said just meant the world. So thank you for that.
So Cheryl, I'm going to put up somebody's request, and if the both of us could tune in while Kelley deals with the troll, then okay. So here we go. So, oh, you know what? I can't. I was like clicking it. I'm not an admin today.
Whose is it?
Scott De La Cruz.
At what time?
7:57.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back there to that time. Hold on.
He's been hanging out for a while. So I thought we'd tune in.
And it's Scott?
Yeah.
There's a lot at 7:57. Man, you guys type fast. There he is. Found him.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Scott. So hopefully you're still on Facebook and listening to us. And if you have a specific question, now is the time to ask us. But Cheryl and I are both going to tune into you. And, you know, it's interesting because I know that we're in COVID season right now, or COVID time right now. But I do see that there's an opportunity for you to travel. And it does feel like I don't know how this is going to work, Scott, because it doesn't make sense to me. But I do see that there's an opportunity to travel. And it does feel like it's in Europe. So I don't know. Okay, he's here. So I don't know how that's going to happen. But it just feels like that is coming up on the horizon. Don't know if you want to go to Europe or not, but that it just seems like it's an overseas, and it feels European to me. Potential trip there. What are you getting there, Cheryl?
And Scott, yeah, if you'd like to type in a question for both of us to tune into for a reading, that would be great. Just so we could make sure we are addressing. But when I find out from spirit, what I'm hearing, Scott, is not only are you very intuitive, but you're very talented. And I feel that around music, I feel it around drawing and design. So I'm feeling very artistic with your energy. I want to tell you, and you're very good about, I feel like recently you've kind of been pulling things apart and putting, things back together again in an organized fashion. So you're kind of maybe separating things around your home, but also it could be just a metaphor for life too, because you're really like taking a deeper look at your life, and you're really starting to listen to your instinct and move maybe more on a intuitive level, like on a gut level is what I'm feeling, and to go with it. Like this might be your first time to actually get into this type of energy. So I do feel you being intuitive, and I'm being asked to tell you to, keep going just deeper with your gut instinct. He has a question around work and relationship. Okay. That's his question. Well, that's what I'm feeling. So I felt very artistic with you. I felt very intuitive with you, Scott.
Yeah, and I actually felt that this travel, it just felt like there was I can't say it was 100% work, but it felt like there was a work focus there as well with this travel. Kelley.
I just feel like Scott is always, I feel like he's always kind of being led by his intuition, and he's always, he's not afraid of change. And I feel like because of that, like he takes on challenges and he's always kind of evolving and growing, like he's changing constantly in like good ways. And so I just think there's some changes coming up that maybe he's not necessarily trying to make happen, but they're starting to happen and they're good things. And I feel like, it's a challenge, but it's going to be a good challenge for him. And I do see the travel. And I feel like, he doesn't know about it yet, but it's going to come up and it's going to be something exciting, and he's going to be up for this challenge and take this on. That's what I feel.
Yeah, and it might even be Italy. I just, like I said, Europe, but I was feeling maybe Italy, and I don't know how that's going to happen, but you let us know if it does happen. So anything with relationship, guys? You guys are better at that than I am.
Well, I feel like, he's a really nice guy. What do I need to look for? You know what? Just be open, because it's going to fall into your lap, Scott. And when it comes to relationships, I feel like you're a really nice guy, and you have a tendency to pick the same girl over and over. And it's not always a relationship that's like healthy for you, because it's always you giving and making accommodations to make this work, and they're just take. So I do feel like you need to start looking within and trying to like maybe attract somebody that's more your soulmate, more on your level, and that's a partner for you. So that's what I feel like, that you are working on yourself and making changes. So maybe you're in that relationship now, that new one, because I feel like, or you're about to meet them, because I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself so that you don't keep repeating this pattern over and over when it comes to relationships. So I feel like you will find somebody, and this will be a different type of relationship if you're not already in it, because that's what I'm feeling. What about you, Cheryl?
I do feel like you're really sensitive, Scott. And as far as the giving goes, I could certainly see maybe you also are jumping into relationships with both feet. So I would just say, look, rather than looking, I would rather you just want to enjoy, like don't look, because that's actually freeing up the energy. But you will find, you will be guided to, you will meet this beautiful partner. But that's what I'm feeling, is there's nothing you really have to do other than finding, your own enjoyment and your own goals, accomplishing those dreams and desires of you that you want to complete, because that opens up our energy. When we do what we love, right, then our energy just kind of beams out into the world. So that's what I want to let you know is, your energy, that's how you're going to attract. It's through what we vibrate, what you're energetically. And if you're energetically okay with where you're heading to in life, and the universe knows that you're looking already. So go ahead and just try to relax around that. Yeah. But you will.
And I just want, oh, go ahead.
Oh, he says he's talking to someone now, but not in a relationship right now. And I just feel like you're at a different place than you were in the past. So that I do think you're attracting a different type of woman, and also feel like you're aware of your downfalls, like your weaknesses with women, and you're trying to make changes. So I do think like you're in a healthier mindset to attract the healthier relationship.
And I just want to jump into here and say, I feel like you're in a period where saying yes to things would behoove you. So even if, even if somebody doesn't look your type exactly, or, whatever in your life is kind of coming to you, and it's not like the cover of the book is not what you were, dreaming of, say yes and give those situations, whether it's in a relationship or work or whatever else, I feel like you may be surprised by saying yes. You may discover that there's more coming to you than you think. So I don't know if I explained that well enough, but don't say no just because it initially doesn't look good. If you have that gut feeling, fine. But if it's just, basically, I don't know, say yes and see what magic comes from it by saying yes. And also things, sometimes you have a tendency of looking at things more black and white, and there's all the shades of colors in between. And so those are those shades that saying yes to, you might then be surprised, to see how much fuller your life is with all those colors. Okay, I'm done.
Good job, guys. So it is 8:11. We've been on a little over an hour and a half, and I know it's getting late. And Scott says thank you. So I think it's time to kind of wind down and thank everybody for coming. And just remind everybody, I'm just going to put our contact info in here again. Let me just do that real quick.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's I don't know there's Cheryl's, and then here's Alyson. So if you guys want to reach out to any of us, this is how you contact us. And Cheryl has a special on readings this month, and so do I for Halloween. So check that out. It's in the oh, how did I do that? That's funny. I went here. Okay. I got mixed up with my screens. I'm posting it in the wrong place, but it's still posted. Anyway, so if you want to reach out to us, this is how you can get in contact with us, guys. And so thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you for participating and being here for us. We'll be back. Remember, Cheryl goes live on her page now all the time. So does Alyson by ourselves. Sometimes I'll join her. Sometimes she'll join me. And Alyson will join us, or we'll all join each other again. But Wisdom Wednesdays is the 4th Wednesday of the month, unless something tragic happens, like I get sick or something. All right, or they get sick or whatever, something like that. But typically we try to make this one happen. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy and love working with Cheryl and Alyson. They're my best friends. They're my best medium friends.
Well, thank you. We enjoy working with you. So good night, guys. Just think of positive things and maybe something that you're grateful for tonight, so that you can fall asleep feeling elated and happy and grateful, even though we're all going through a lot of stuff. Everyone's going through stuff, a lot of heavy stuff. But if you can think of something that you're appreciative of tonight, even if it's something little, that will help.
Yes. All right. I'm going to end this now. Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Namaste, guys. Thank you.